Our new mama is our new champion, Lori.
Yes.
Are you ready to go?
Oh, yes, I am.
Good luck. Let's open the board and get to the money cards. Come on, Lori. Now, Lori, you won $200 in the game. That's yours to keep. We've got a brand new deck of cards for you, all shuffled and cut. And we're going to give you new money to play with, and this time you're going to bet that money. Starting on the bottom line with $200 and these 3 cards. Bet them as you will. When you move up to the second level, we add another $200 of betting money. 3 more cards. Your minimum bets are $50 till you get to that top card, the big bet. There you must bet at least half the money.
Okay.
Good luck, Lori. We want you to do it. Here's $200. And as in the game, you have a choice of 2 base cards on the bottom level, and I am happy to say that now, when you move up to the second level, we are going to enable you to change your base card again. When you move up for the big bet, if you don't like the card you're playing with, you can change the base card again. And that should really help you. I'm very happy about that, Lori, and I hope you're going to be the first person to benefit by it. Starting on the bottom line with this base card, it is a 10. Do you want it?
No, I'd like to change it.
Got to play this one, and we have a 7. Ooh, all right, not a good card, but we've got a ways to go. Be careful now, Lori. You've got a 7, $200. What do you bet here?
Okay, I'm going to go $50 that the next card is higher.
All right, let's see if we can get a better card. $50 higher than a 7? No. It's lower. Not a bad trade, though. You lose only $50. You've got a better card, the 4.
Okay, I'm going to go 100 that it's higher.
How much?
$100.
$100. $100 higher than a 4? Yes,
All right.
Queen, much higher. Now we're moving. You're up to $250, Lori, with a Queen.
I'm going to go the whole $250 that it's lower.
The whole thing. $250 lower than a Queen. It is a 6. Up to $500. We move the 6 up and add the other $200 of betting money. Lori, you've got $700. Do you want that 6 or do you want to change it?
I'll change it.
Let's see if we can improve the 6.
Base card.
Oh, it's an 8.
Okay.
Changes haven't been too good, but you're doing well with the betting. With the 8 and $700, what do you want to do here?
I'm going to go $50 that the next card is lower.
$50. Lower than an 8. No, King.
That's okay.
That's right. Again, for $50, you buy a King.
Okay. I'm going to go $500 that the next card is lower.
$500. Lower than a King. Yes,
right.
and a 6. $11.50 and a 6, Lori.
Oh, my. I'm going to go $350 that the next card is higher.
$350. Bet higher than a 6.
All right.
9. And again. That great change, I think, might come into play right now because we move the 9 up. Lori, do you want to play the 9 or change it?
I want to change it.
Now, you've had 2 bad changes. Let's make a good one. This time, oh, yeah, 4. Lori, you must bet at least $750. You can bet more. You have $1,500 and a 4. What's your big bet?
I'm going to bet the whole thing that the next card is higher.
Come on, Lori. You will have absolutely nothing or $3,000 if this is higher than a 4. Way to go, Lori. Congratulations. Good job. Come on down. Wasn't it nice to change that base card at the top?
Yes.
We've got a good champion. We'll meet a new challenger right after this commercial message. We're back with our champion. Lori, again, our congratulations.
Thank
that was
you.
very nice. That was a nice thing to be able to change that base card when you get up to the big bet. That really helped a lot.
Yes.
But you bet it good. You're a good champion.
Thank you.
Lori, time to defend that title now.
Yes.
Let's deal in the cards. 2 brand new decks of cards. And here's our next challenger on Card Sharks. Thelma Hennigan. Hello, Thelma. How are you?
Hey.
Good to have you here.
I'm in there. I'm ready to go.
You are?
Oh,
Good.
I'm going to win.
Well, before you go, tell us about yourself.
Great. My name is Thelma Hennigan. I'm from Fort Mitchell, Kentucky. I'm a chemistry high school teacher, and I'm 54 years old. And in our school this year, I was elected Mrs. Valentine.
Well, that's lovely. That is lovely. Good to have you here, Thelma.
Fine.
I have a feeling you get a big kick out of life.
I really do.
I
Every
hope-
day I wake up and I say, thank God I got another day to go.
That's the way to go. Hope you're going to have fun here with us.
Fine. I'm ready.
You'll play the lower cards, the blue cards, Thelma. Lori, the champion, plays the upper cards, the red cards. We always start with a question for the champion. Lori, we asked 100 women who support the women's liberation movement, which is more important to you, a career or a close romantic relationship? How many women's libbers said a career is more important to them?
Well, I believe that the women lib are really going for the jobs nowadays, and they want those high positions. So I'm going to say 65.
65 say the career is more important than romance, Thelma.
Jim, that's really a tough one. And I'm not a women's libber. I've got a darling husband.
Well, you can be a woman's libber, too.
No, I like to be handled, you know.
Okay.
I think I'll go a little lower.
You say
I think they'd like to be cuddled a little bit.
little cuddling's good.
Yeah,
huh?
a little bit.
I'll drink to that, Thelma. All right. The actual number of women's libbers who said a career is more important to them than a close romantic relationship is 45. It's low.
I told you I'd
Everybody
go.
wants a little romance. And Thelma, you start off with a 7. Do you want it?
I'd like to change that if I may.
And yes, you can. You won the question. And it becomes a king.
Way! Lord.
Lower than a king. Yes, with a queen.
Lord.
Lower than a queen. Yes, she got a 6. Now, a couple of cards to protect. What are you going to do?
I think I'll play a little conservatively and say I'll freeze.
You'll freeze. Moving over the freeze bar. And a question to you, Thelma. We asked 100 men a ridiculous question. If you could make $1,000 for being in a television commercial, but you had to model a girdle for men, would you do it? How many men said they would model a girdle for $1,000?
I don't know. I'd do a couple things for $1,000. I'm going to go with about 40.
40.
Yeah, I think for $1,000 they might try it.
Would your husband try it?
Heck yeah, for $1,000 he'd try it.
Lori, higher or lower?
I'm going to go, let's see, I'm going to go higher.
You say higher than
Yeah,
that.
that $1,000 is important.
The actual number of men who for $1,000 would model a girdle on television is 70. It's higher, Lori. Yes. And Lori, your base card is a king as
Okay,
well. Wow.
perfect. I'll go lower.
Lower than a king.
All
It is a
right.
7.
I'm going to be conservative too, and I'm going to freeze.
You'll freeze it.
She's putting a little
Lori needs
pressure
3
on
cards.
me here
Thelma
now.
needs 2. And the question to you, Lori. We asked 100 driving instructors. Did you pass your driving test the first time you took it? How many driving instructors admitted they had flunked the driving test the first time they took it?
Oh, that's a tough one. I didn't flunk mine. I passed it. I'm going to say that 17 flunked it.
17 driving instructors flunked their own test, Thelma.
Gee whiz, that's kind of a tough one, but I'm going to play the odds and go a little higher.
Say higher than that.
Yeah, I think so, Jim.
I'll find
I
out
gotta
as
go
you
with
do.
what I think here.
The actual number of driving instructors who admitted they flunked the driving test the first time they took it is 20. It's higher. Now tell me, you want that 6?
May I change that, Jim?
Yes, you can.
I'll change it.
Anytime you win the question, you can change it to a
Hot
jack.
dog. That's going. Okay, I'm going to say lower.
Lower than a jack. It is 3.
All the way and higher.
If it's higher for the first game of the match, it is. The challenger wins the first game. 1-0 favor Thelma. Miss Valentine leads 1-0. We'll be right back right after this.